Please rise. The national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Let me welcome everyone to a shipping over, not a shipping over, but going over the sign ceremony for one of our shipmates. I think we did something very intelligent this morning. We moved this inside, and I talked to Ms. Bilbrey earlier and the chief sister, and we thought the admiral is getting smarter in his older age. I see Kevin Skillman smiling back there. But it's an honor, and I appreciate all the folks coming out, and Chief, I understand your mom and dad are here, and it's always a pleasure to have your parents, anyone that's going over the side. We're very proud to have all these guests with us this morning. The Chief and I, we go back some years. I was talking with him just a few minutes ago up in the office, and we finally decided it was either 71 or 1972. But he was a young kid then. I kept having to wipe his nose. But he was a second class, if you could believe it. Crusty old Chief could ever be a second class, but he was. And that was back in the Jacksonville days, back in BP 62. So the Chief and I have served 3 times since those days together. And I'm very proud and pleased that he asked me to be the presiding officer today, because we have known each other so long and fought many wars, and the attack air guys around here. I don't know why. But we cashed a lot of per diem checks together, and also that's for you attack air people in the room. But it's always sad to see a shipmate retire. I don't care how many years you've been in or how long you've been in the Navy. To see an old friend go, a shipmate go and retire, it's kind of a sad occasion. I don't want to make it too sad this morning, but certainly it's because of people like Chief Bilbrey that has caused us to be what we are today. And having been in this program now for a little over 34 years, I can tell you that our program today is the finest it's ever been. We are the finest Naval Air Reserve Force in the world. We're the fourth largest Naval Air Force in the world, and we got the right equipment, and certainly we've got the right people. And as I say, it's because of people like Chief Bilbrey that have caused us to be where we are today. His dedication and certainly his contributions have contributed enormously to the Naval Air Reserve. And I'm very, very proud to have known Chief Bilbrey. And I'm going to miss you, Chief. You probably didn't know that. But it's true. So we have many things to pass on to the Chief this morning as part of the retirement ceremony. So, Master Chief, I guess we can start.
Staff, parade, rip. And cut.
The first item we want to present to Chief Bilbrey is a personal award. And I'll read that award now. The Secretary of the Navy takes pleasure in presenting the Navy Commendation Medal to Chief Aviation Anti-Submarine Warfare Operator James Monroe Bilbrey, United States Naval Reserve, for services set forth in the following citation. For meritorious achievement while serving as the leading selected reserve enlisted community manager on the staff of Commander of Naval Reserve Force, New Orleans, Louisiana, from 13 April 1987 to 15 February 1991. Chief Petty Officer Bilbrey consistently distinguished himself by a superb performance in the formulation and administration of sound manpower management policies, personnel programs, and plans associated with CELRES enlisted community management. His expertise in development of information systems programs contributed significantly to the command's ability to forecast enlisted strength levels and to prepare necessary accessions and advancement plans. These forecasts and plans permitted the advancement plans. These forecasts and plans permitted the Naval Reserve Force to achieve congressionally mandated CELRES personnel and in-strength levels for fiscal years 1989 and 1990. Chief Petty Officer Bilbrey's exceptional professional ability, initiative, and loyal dedication to duty reflected great credit upon himself and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. For the Secretary of the Navy, R.K. Chambers, Rear Admiral, United States Naval Reserve.
Chief Bilbrey, front and center.
Next is a letter of appreciation from Commander of Naval Reserve Force to AWC James Mason Bilbrey. Now that's not correct. It's Mason. The other one said Monroe. Well, you have two middle names.
I do now.
So it is Mason, and we'll change that certificate. Upon the occasion of your transfer from Commander Naval Reserve Force to the Fleet Reserve, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of a grateful nation to express our appreciation for your outstanding contributions to your country, and in particular to the United States Navy during your 23 years of active naval service. Having enlisted in the United States Navy in August 1965, you have served honorably and faithfully in the discharge of your duties from your initial assignment in recruit training through various sea and shore assignments. Some of your significant assignments included recruit training, command, San Diego, California, Naval Aviation Technical Training Center, Jacksonville, Florida, Patrol Squadron 8, Naval Air Station, Patuxent River, Maryland, Patrol Squadron 62, Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida, Patrol Squadron 93, Naval Air Facility, Detroit, Michigan, Commander Naval Reserve, Patrol Wing Atlantic, Naval Air Station, Norfolk, Virginia, Patrol Squadron 68, Naval Air Station, Patuxent River, Maryland, and Commander Naval Air Reserve Force, New Orleans, Louisiana. You completed your distinguished naval career as a member of Commander Naval Reserve Force, New Orleans, Louisiana, having been assigned to this command since April 1987. As a member of this staff, you have contributed significantly to the command's mission and the entire Naval Reserve program. Your career decorations and awards include 2 Navy Achievement Medals, Meritorious Unit Commendation, 2 Navy Battle Efficiency Awards, 5 Good Conduct Medals, the Naval Reserve, the Naval Defense Service Medal, and the Armed Forces Reserve Medal. In addition, you are Aircrew Qualified and Designated Air Warfare Specialist, and you now wear the Navy Commendation Medal. May your fleet reserve be fruitful and satisfying, and may you enjoy every success in your future endeavors. With gratitude, I wish you farewell to the following seas. Signed, R.K. Chambers, Deputy Commander of the Reserve Force. Thank you. Well, here's something after you lived here all these years, we're going to make you an honorary citizen now. Now, this is from the city of New Orleans. Be it known that for outstanding service, the Mayor of New Orleans has conferred this Certificate of Merit upon AWC James Mason Bilbrey, signed Sidney Bartholomew, Mayor, attested to this day, the 31st of March, 1991. Thanks so much. That's the retirement date. We have another certificate of appreciation, and it reads, Certificate of Appreciation for Service in the Armed Forces of the United States. Chief Aviation Anti-Submarine Warfare Operator, James Mason Bilbrey. I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud tradition of the military service. I trust that in the coming years you will maintain an active interest in the armed forces and the purposes for which you served. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. And it's signed George Bush, Commander-in-Chief. Would the President of the Chiefs Association come forward, please?
Staff, parade, rep.
Chief Bilbrey, it's with my deepest honor and the Combat Reservoir Chief Petty Officers Association, we'd like to present you with this little token with our thanks for everything you've done for us.
And we'd like Ms. Bilbrey to come forward now. And we have a certificate of appreciation for you, Judy. And I'll read certificate of appreciation from the United States Navy. To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that Judith Aline Bilbrey has earned grateful appreciation for her unselfish, faithful, and devoted service during her husband's naval career. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's lasting contribution to the nation. Given this 31st day of March, 1991, signed R.K. Chambers, Rear Admiral, United States Naval Reserve. Everyone knows it's the 15th of February, but your retirement date apparently is the 31st. Yes, sir. These are beautiful. Commander Naval Reserve Force presents to Chief Aviation Anti-Submarine Warfare Operator James Mason Bilbrey, United States Naval Reserve, United States National Ensign. On behalf of your shipmates, including those who have made the supreme sacrifice, we wish to present to you the military man's most honored and cherished possession, the United States National Ensign. The flag which you have so proudly served and so honorably defended is the true emblem of our unity, power, and purpose as a nation. Accept it, protect it. Be ever mindful that the young men and women you have trained, guided, and inspired will follow in your footsteps and defend the flag with equal pride. On this occasion, we have lost a true shipmate, while society has gained a fine citizen. We bid you fair winds and following seas. Signed, R.K. Chambers, Rear Admiral, United States Naval Reserve. Well, we've come down to why we're here, Chief. You sure you want to do this now?
Absolutely. Too late now.
Too late. Well, we got till the 31st of March. Okay. Fleet Reserve of the United States Navy. This is to certify that James Mason Bilbrey, Chief Aviation Anti-Submarine Warfare Operator, was transferred from active duty to the Fleet Reserve of the United States Navy on the 31st day of March, 1991, after 23 years of service. This certificate is awarded as a testimonial of faithful and honorable service. Signed, R.K. Chambers, Rear Admiral, United States Naval Reserve.
Staff, and Pet. Boats Pipe Chief Petty Officer Bilbrey ashore. Chief Petty Officer, United States Naval Reserve, retired, departing.
Well, again, let me thank everyone for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. There will be a reception in the CCPO training room. You are all cordially invited to attend. Staff, dismissed.
bet you.
Good morning,
I'll go up there. I got this. What's my son John?
Oh, it is?
I was standing
Very
That's longer than even well, never mind. It's not really, they're doing a contract. We manage that much of
my daughter doing a podium.
If I could get everybody's attention for a second, please. In New Orleans, when somebody retires or transfers out of here, we have a tradition that the new person that replaces them normally reads what we call the Potbelly Pelican. But in this case, the chief asked that his sister read it, and she is going to attempt to do so at this time.
Don't believe a word he said.
Wait. Cost you one drink for River Screw It.
Oh, yeah?
Notice he didn't say what kind, make it water.
Okay. The Order of the Pot-Bellied Pelican to AWC James Bilbrey. For preposterous performance in a perfunctory position at the palatial palace of the potentate of the reserves, in recognition of the remonstration of repeated rumination of rations of red beans and rice, the odious obsequious observance of omophagonizing oysters, the consumption of the contemptible caustic culinary crawfish, and the mastication of mouthfuls of the maligned muffaletta, therefore be it so touted to the tumultuous throngs thwarted by the taciturn tactics taken throughout throughout, thank you, this town, in the tidelands territory of Louisiana, that the aforementioned personality passed the prerequisite of profound profusion peculiar to the praying and potation of the pot-bellied pelican. Be it also known that recognition is due for Old Bilges is a mighty man. He's a data-basing fool to complete the plan. When a computer is placed at his command, his massive database is ready on demand. He has a wrinkled forehead and not much hair. One thing's for true, he got Miss Mary for her chair. We think that's from being so resourceful and all that took was a single phone call. He runs through the French Quarter with speed and might, while running in the quarter sporting his pink hat and black tights. He and Ivan pump iron to stay in tip-top shape. The whispering in the quarter is he should be wearing a cape. He eats tuna with lots of hot sauce for lunch. He leads the way for neck food daily. For the Code 21 bunch, tuna and donuts are the groceries Jim likes to make. A connoisseur of fine foods, Jim's got what it takes. Jim's only problem here was yeoman named Flo, who wasn't too bright. I'm at a motel on the West Bank with no uniform in sight. She would call Chief Bilbrey at all hours of the night with problems that would make his veins pop out and his lips get tight. Well, Jim, our good friend, we're really going to miss your wit. Ivan, for one, said he will miss your constant harassment and shit. Our great shipmate, always willing to help and please. Best of luck to you, farewells, and following seas. Given by my hand this 31st day of March, in the year of our Lord, 1991, Tar Czar and Pelican Potentate, Rear Admiral North.
CNR.
North.
Yes, that's not a word.
That's not a word.
I should have let him say something. I could have got it.
See, Chief?
You guys thought you had a sucker there, didn't you?
They've been practicing.
Jim, is this your purse? Oh, Bilbrey, would you like to open them up and embarrass yourself?
Okay. No job, no money, no phone, no address, too old to steal, too healthy to beg, too lazy to work. That sounds about right. All right. Cool, last heavy one I opened up was half a gallon of bourbon. Not even
Probably hairpiece.
Something to use while I'm running, not through the quarter.
No. Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Those things are hard to use.
Hold it up. What is it?
Wrist weights for when you're running with them.
Well, we didn't know.
Beating off the
This is where he goes in first.
I think my days for running through the quarter are ended because I'm not going to run from Harvey to the quarter.
Oh, no.
We should maybe wait till 31st over.
How many, Roger? Roger's still here? He's got 1,348 days left on the card. That's a guy that's counting. A pound cake. Well, listen, you guys really want me to get into this fitness stuff, huh? God almighty, how much do those things weigh? Executive dumbbells, maybe they're symbolism. Symbolism. I don't know whether it's the executive part or the dumbbell. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Okay, I didn't say anything out there, but I can say it in here because it's all over with. I really appreciate everything that you folks have done for me, and my 23 years in the Navy was good for me. And I've learned a lot and made a lot of good friends, most of whom I still have. And I just want to thank every one of you. It's been a good life.
Chief, if we can get you and your family cut the cake.
Get my family and cut the cake. We want to cut
Mom left. Well, I was saying close to time. Hello, I got a condition that your sister.
You can trust me. Want some?
He's got a server too.
Trust me.
Well, sit down for a moment.
Okay, I'll go ahead and cut it.
No, I wasn't going to do it.
Mr. Collins should have been in this.
Right away. She done left you, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Samurai cake.
She left you.
You like a lot of icing or what?
No, I don't like a lot of ice.
That's the way you do that, Jim.
Well, she's had a lot of experience.
Official cake cutter. He likes the piece out of the middle. Isn't there somebody that always right here? Don't have teeth.
I'm going to be making him fall.
This is to give you a reason to use the dumbbell.
Don't use all your Get out the way.
Don't worry, Jimmy, you're not running today.
Good Lord, thank you. Tell the officer.
You're not retired till you eat it all, I think.
Probably gonna take him that long. Yeah, I'll take it.
The whole cake?
No more PTs.
Approved. That's good too.
Y'all help yourselves.
Better make carrying them dumbbells around. I got them back up. Oh, yeah. Let's go bring it back up. Not all good.
Yeah, no, no him, I knew it would be all good. Come by and see us. You guys. Of course, you retired, doesn't mean you're...
Appreciate that.
First few days, I'll let him get a uniform on, go to work.
You know, I heard him telling a story about this guy that he left specific word at his work. If I'm late, if I don't get to work by a certain time, call me. And he would be there within 15 minutes. Every once in a while, he would be late, and they'd call him, and he'd run down, he'd button his shirt on his uniform as he comes to the door. About 3 or 4 weeks after he retired, this first class said, this guy said this is going to work. So about that time, I bet 2 minutes later, here he come in here buttoning his uniform, and he said he was halfway down the hall, and he said,
It won't work out next time.
but I won't do that.
I guess not. Yeah, yeah. We'll see you. Hang in there, pal.